this is actually the last city. So we just come here to have some uncomfortable conversations with whoever willing to talk to us. And we're going to demand some conversations.
All you got to do is walk through
it. Yeah, we at the end of the tour, so we already fired up. We already know what to expect. Right. Like I said, we done dealt with the 50-block radius of this in L.A. and Skid Row. Yeah. So ain't nothing we ain't seen. Right. You know what I mean? So now we just ready to go out here and attack it and tell them what we got to offer.
They come over here now, they can talk perfectly.
Don't set standards as a family member. Like you don't got, like listen, you don't got to tolerate no nonsense, but we gonna hold him accountable to get his life together. You know what I'm saying? So now that's working together. That's why it's called family. Because that's what a lot of people struggle with. They ain't reconnect, think people don't love them no more.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's hot. We hardly ever have water. These people came yesterday and gave everybody a case of water, which was like, that's huge. Water's like money out here. And you just have to, you scrap. There's people out here that get checks that, can take care of themselves. And there's other people that don't, that have to hustle a lot, like me.
Like we talked about, nobody just wake up one day and become homeless.
No, I mean, I had a great job.
Right.
I worked at it for 17 years. Right. We got laid off, and then I had this accident. I was actually life-flighted to the hospital. Right. I was in there for 3 months. I got out. My husband had cancer, so I went through treatment with him. Then he was okay. Right. And then all of a sudden, he started about 3 years later, he started getting really sick with a bunch of other problems. He ended up passing away, and it's like, man, we were paying medical bills. I was trying to save, and I 401ks, you shoot through that in no time paying, mortgages. We had a house, cars, everything. Yeah. I just couldn't keep up. It's like trying to swim in quicksand, getting things done, but I mean, you just have to keep at it. That's all. You don't have a choice. If it's going to get done, you have to make it happen.
To allow you to live in a home while you go through whatever process you need to go through. It depends on the person's situation, like we talked about earlier. Some people might have mental illness, some people might be on drugs, but in your case, I just feel like you just need to be housed and put in a position to where you can get back into the workforce.
He said, wash it up and take it with you. His brother right over here.
We can snatch that down.
Wasn't that nice?
Yeah.
Very nice. Somebody talked to you about helping you get out?
My health just went down. Going through a lot of mentally and physical problems.
Okay.
And can't work, so I'm under here.
We will be able to get in contact with you. So let's make sure you keep that same email active.
Okay.
All right. So we appreciate you for sharing your story too.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank y'all for taking time to come out to even care about people that don't have anyone to care for them to even help them.
That's got us to see every other mayor.
All right. While she's doing that, how long are you all going to be here?
We may be here 5 minutes because they may not see us.
No, I'm talking about Houston.
Oh, we're scheduled to leave here tomorrow, and we select nonprofits within your community to implement the solutions, and then we put together an integrity team to oversee that.
How late are you guys here till tomorrow?
If anything, we could do first thing. And let me tell you why. That young man was the uncle of the lady killed in Fort Worth by the police.
And recently,
yes. And so we need to get back for a press conference with him and his family. And so that's why we're interrupting the last part of Houston.
What's the latest meeting you could have tomorrow?
10 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me do this. Let me.
But we can meet up until now to 10 in the morning. So if you want to meet at 1. The family member, you saw the shooting of the police officer.
Oh yeah. The one here. Yeah.
So I have a meeting with CNN tomorrow with the father of that daughter. We have a press conference with that. And so probably Thursday I'll get a little rest.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Perfect. I appreciate it.
Yeah, because I actually want to focus on mental health. Mental health is one of the main reasons African Americans lead in homelessness.
Right in the room, so we'll get introduced, and then we're talking this morning. Sorry I'm late, but we're talking this morning about homelessness this morning. I express my condolences to you, sir. Well, thank y'all for coming.
So a lot of this has to be brought to the forefront because either HUD has to rearrange how they send the money with some stricter requirements, or cities have to look at a different model. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, we cannot continually have people sleeping on the streets and think that the city's gonna progress and crime's gonna go down and life is gonna be better.
See where she's discharged, whatever, rolling down. She's sitting there rocking. Her hair's falling out, and she's just talking. This was here. Just talking.
So can you leave a person on the street who has
she is
visas?
incapable of anything.